Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to do a mom tag video. I've been wanting to do this for a while. A friend of mine, Brittany, I'm looking down at my phone because I have the question screenshotted on there, but my friend Brittany and my friend Laura here on YouTube both did, I think Laura did it as well, did this video where they just talk about how being a mom has changed their life. And so my life has changed drastically in a good way, you know, like so much has happened. And so I just wanted to share that with you guys and do this these questions. So sorry. Let's get into it. So it says, how old were you when you had your first child? I was 23 because I just turned 24. So I was 23 years old. What was the hardest thing about being pregnant? I think just the idea of knowing that I was gonna give birth. Like, my whole life I've been scared of being pregnant. Like, that's just been, it's so crazy, but it's been like a fear of mine to like have a baby. It's just scary to me. So like a lot of the time while I was pregnant in the beginning, I was just really nervous, if that makes sense. I was just nervous to give birth, so that was really hard. Can you think of any good things you enjoyed during those 9 months? Oh yeah, I enjoyed the cravings and getting them fulfilled, like getting anything I wanted to eat. That was fun. And I don't know, like I felt pretty, like I was glowy. Like sometimes I was a little insecure if some things were like really tight looking on me, but I just felt kind of glowy. Like my skin was really good and my hair looked nice. I just felt good. In your opinion, were all the things you had heard about childbirth accurate or way off? I had a C-section, so I didn't give birth, you know, naturally. I was terrified to give birth naturally, but in my mind I had prepared myself to do so. And then all of a sudden, like, my whole pregnancy went well, nothing was wrong, no high blood pressure. And then at 38 weeks, the doctor was like, whoa, your blood pressure spiked, like, we need to take the baby. And so I had planned in my mind, I like pumped myself up, like, you can do this, like, you're gonna do it naturally, like, it's gonna be fine. And then all of a sudden I had a C-section, and that's scary too. Like, C-sections, I don't know, I never heard much about it, so I can't say if it's accurate, but I did not know that the recovery process was so long and so hard. Like, I've never been in so much pain before. While I was trying to breastfeed the baby, and it was just really hard. Like, I just felt horrible. Like, I've never been in so much pain in my whole entire life. But the C-section itself, I couldn't feel it at all because of the like epidural or whatever it is that was in my back. So I hope that answers that question because I kind of rambled. Next question. Would you have handled childbirth differently if you could redo it? Well, I don't know. Like, I was kind of terrified to do it naturally, so I'm kind of glad that I was able to be numbed and then cut the baby out. But at the same time, since the recovery was so bad, I may have wanted to try naturally, which I'm not saying that that's any less. Like, they're both difficult, you know. Like, having a baby is not, it doesn't, you know, feel great for anyone. Whoops, it doesn't feel great for anyone either way. So I don't know, I guess I would keep it the same. The number one thing is I wanted my baby to be safe. They told me I could try naturally, but it would put a lot of pressure on me and the baby, and it would just be hard. So I think I would do it the same. What would be your advice for someone who is about to have a baby? I would say just enjoy it. Like, enjoy the time of being pregnant, enjoy the time of getting things ready for the nursery, and don't worry so much. If you were like me, I was like, I'd never babysat much before in my life, never changed a diaper in my life, maybe when I was little, my brother's diaper, but I don't even remember it. So just like, don't worry, just have fun, and just know that when you have your baby, you're gonna know what to do. Because I was freaking out. I did not know how to take care of a baby, but it literally comes naturally. Like, you just hold the baby. If you've always been scared to hold babies like I was, you just pick up that baby and it feels so natural. And just loving Theodore came naturally, and just feeding him and well, not breastfeeding, that's a whole different story. It was really hard on both of us, but just how to hold the bottle and how to rock into sleep, it all just comes naturally. So just don't worry and enjoy it. What has been the hardest thing about being a mom? I think the first month of having the baby home is one of the hardest times of my whole life. That would be the hardest thing about being a mom in the beginning, is just learning, adjusting, waking up every hour to 2 hours to feed the baby, and just dealing with your whole life changing. You're no longer taking care of you and your spouse or just you. You're taking care of a tiny human that needs a lot of attention. So that was hard at first, but your body adjusts to it eventually, and it becomes a real blessing to care for a little one. What has been the most rewarding thing about being a mom? I think just the joy I have to just love a little person and to just care for him. Like, it's so rewarding to just see him happy, like whenever we're playing with him and he's smiling and I see he's healthy, and it just makes my heart so happy, and I just feel so thankful just to have him be mine, to be my son. Like, I don't know, so many feels. What was the most surprising thing you discovered about being a mom? That it's not as terrifying as I thought it would be. Like, I was so terrified. Like, I already am an anxious person, so I was very terrified. I can't even describe to you how scared I was. But now, like, I'm in a routine, and I just enjoy him so much. He's so cute, and he was away from us for 2 days the other day. My mom took him for the weekend, and it was so hard to be away from him, because it's just like your child is like your heart living outside of your chest. So he's a piece of me, and so I don't know, it's not as hard as I thought it was gonna be. What is the best memory you have involving your child? I think there's a lot of memories. He just turned 4 months old today, and Theodore is like, I think my favorite moments are like the milestones. Whenever they're newborns, they don't open their eyes very much. Well, whenever he started opening his eyes, I was like, oh my goodness, he can see me. And whenever he smiled for the first time, usually when babies smile, it's because they have gas or they're sleeping or something. But when he smiled at me for the first time, really just a genuine smile, not from gas, because I made him laugh, that made my heart happy. And he's starting to hold his head up now, and he can play with his toys. He's grabbing, he pulls my hair a lot. That doesn't feel good, but I'm like, oh look, he knows how to use his hands. Like, every little thing that he learns how to do, it makes my heart leap. Yeah, and so I'll be here forever, so I'm just gonna do 10. I think there's 20 questions, but I'm just gonna leave it at that, so this video doesn't go on. Sorry guys, my camera cut out, but I'm just gonna do 10 of the questions, because I don't want to be here forever, because I ramble. But yeah, overall, being a mom has changed me so much. My life no longer just revolves around me and my husband, but we both are just so in love with him, and I'm just so thankful that the Lord blessed us with him. We love him so much. He's so sweet, and it's just like you care for that child more than you care for yourself anymore. Like, if I see cute little clothes for him and I see cute clothes for me, I just gravitate towards the clothes for him, over myself. Like, it's just a great experience to be a parent. So yeah, that's all I have for you today, and I will see you guys next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.